Alright guys, so we're starting off this episode by finishing the hardest quest in RuneScape, Cook's Assistant, and then we're going to start on Recipe for Disaster. I remember when this quest first came out back in the day, and it was probably the hardest quest at the time, especially with all the bosses at the end. But I always really liked this cutscene. Really just kind of brought all these major quests together and then added a whole new aspect to the game, and I really enjoyed it. So we were just at the Ham hideout trying to get a rusty sword for our Dune Easy diaries, and while we were doing that we got an easy clue scroll. We gotta go speak to Doric north of Falador, so we're gonna go ahead and do that and see what we get from the clue. So this is the first step in our easy clue. Let's see what we get. Got another clue, and thanks Grandma. So we're going to figure that out and go to the next step. So I had no idea what this clue was. They did a major overhaul for old school RuneScape clues, and they added a whole bunch of new NPCs and new puzzles and everything like that. So this was the first time getting it. So this guy sells fishing supplies on Zaya in the Piscarilius house, and he's the one that we're getting our clue from. So now we gotta go to the Varrock Rune store, equip an air tiara and a staff of water. So we just finished the Rune Mysteries quest. Now that we have an air talisman, we can actually make an air tiara once we get a high enough crafting level, and then we'll be able to finish this easy clue scroll that we got from earlier. And here we go. After this cutscene, we'll finish the Romeo and Juliet quest, get a bunch of quest points. You know, I've always really enjoyed the Gnome quest series in this game. It's always been a challenge, especially when I was first starting out. I remember first fighting this black demon, and it gave me so much trouble. I don't even think I brought any mage or range, and I tried to melee it, and I had to telly out multiple times. But moving on past it, going and doing the Tree Gnome Village and Monkey Madness, and now with the new Monkey Madness 2 quest, all these quests have really just been great, and I've always enjoyed them. And I always look forward to doing this and Monkey Madness, so it'll be great when we actually get to do these on the remainder of this account, and moving forward and making a whole bunch of achievements and everything else. So I'm really looking forward to doing them. And with that being said, the black demon is dead, and we're gonna go ahead and finish this quest. So now we just finished the Grand Tree quest. We're making a lot of good progress on our questing and opening up a lot of travel routes, so we're going to continue questing and skilling up and see how we go from there. Alright guys, we just got 40 agility. Now it's time to move on, and we're going to finish up the easy Ardoon task and do a couple more quests. Might end up going to the agility pyramid, that way I can make some quick money. Not sure yet, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we just finished the murder mystery quest. Got a nice chunk of crafting experience and some gold, so we're going to keep on moving on. We did just finish the bar crawl to use the barbarian agility course, so got that out of the way. Now we can move on to the fishing contest and get that done. Alright guys, we just finished the fishing competition quest, which gives us access to the tunnel beneath White Wolf Mountain, so now we can use the shortcut, and it gave us some fishing experience, so that's always nice. Next we're going to go do Doric's quest and then get Excalibur from the Lady of the Lake. We just finished Doric's quest, got a good bit of mining experience. Now we're going to run over to Port Sarum and do the rest of Merlin's Crystal and get Excalibur. Then we're going to run over and do the Remington portion of the Biohazard quest. So we just finished the Black Knight's Fortress. Now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and do Recruitment Drive, since that's a really short quest and we're already in Falador. After that, we're going to do the Remington part of Biohazard, and then we'll continue questing. So we just finished the Recruitment Drive quest. Now that we're done with this, we're going to move on to the Remington portion of the biohazard quest, and then we are going to continue questing, and we're going to finish getting Excalibur for the Merlin's Crystal quest. So we just finished the Observatory quest. That gave us a good amount of crafting experience, and now that we're done with that, we're going to move on to finishing the Restless Ghost, and then we're going to start the Lost Tribe quest. So guys, we just finished the Restless Ghost quest, gave us some prayer experience and some quest points. Now we have 19 prayer. Now we're going to go start the Lost Tribe quest. So guys, we just finished the Abyss mini quest. That gave us 1,000 rune crafting experience, which gets us to level 9. That's a great boost up for that skill. It is super slow skill. Right now we're going to do the Varrock part of the biohazard quest, and then we're going to go on and do the dig site quest next. Alright guys, so we just finished the dig site quest. Now that we're done with this, we're going to move on and do, we're going to start Dragon's Lair, and then we're going to go finish biohazard. Then we're going to get our Ardoon Cloak 1, which will be great for the teleport. Alright guys, we just finished the biohazard quest now. Now we can go to the training area for the easy Ardoon diary. Now we're going to go ahead and go finish up these tasks and get the Ardoon Cloak 1. Alright guys, so the last task we have for the Ardoon Cloak 1 is to use the lever in the wilderness. So hopefully no one will be waiting there to just gank us. So time to risk it. And we're good. So now I can get the Ardoon Cloak 1 from 2 pints right here, and then we can move on, and then we're going to do Jungle Potion and Shiloh Village. Once we're done with that, we might just have a couple more quests to do, and then we're going to do the feud, and then probably start blackjacking for a while. So here we go. We just got the Ardoon Cloak 1, and that is a great achievement. So we'll keep moving forward and get some more questing done. So we just finished Jungle Potion quest. That gave us some good herbivore experience, and now we're gonna move on to doing Shiloh Village. And once we get done with that, we'll keep moving on. Alright guys, so we're finishing Shiloh Village right now. And once we finish this, now I can use Shiloh Village. We'll definitely be using that when we get our fishing up later. And the crafting experience is awesome. Now that we have 26, we can go and make a tiara, and that'll let us go make a air tiara so we can actually finish that easy clue scroll we got a while ago. So we're going to go do that now. Alright, so now we got our air tiara and our staff of water. Let's do this easy clue scroll. Gotta do a jig in the rune shop, and we'll see what we get. And we got a casket, so that's about as disappointing as opening up a bag of chips and half of it's empty. Oh well, first easy clue scroll done. Alright guys, we just finished Merlin's Crystal. Now we're going to start the Holy Grail quest, and then next we're going to go and pick up the Boots of Lightness since we're right here in Camelot, and then we're going to go and do Elemental Workshop 1 and get that done. So we're here and we're getting the Boots of Lightness. So you actually don't need to start the Temple of Ikov quest to get these. All you need is just a light source and a knife so you can cut through this web. And the Boots of Lightness are actually really good, especially starting off. It lowers your kilograms in weight and helps with your stamina as far as your run energy. The less you weigh, the more run energy, or the less your run energy depletes. So you can actually get these whenever you want, and they're really good at starting off, especially when you're running around and doing all the questing. So whenever you're in Ardoon, if you're just starting off, you can always just come and get this. If you have a light source and a knife, and they're really good throughout the rest of the game. Alright, we just finished the Elemental Workshop 1. Got some crafting experience and smithing experience, and now we can make elemental shields, which is good for skeletal wyverns in the future. So we're gonna keep moving on. I think the next quest we're going to do is we're going to do Goblin Diplomacy, and then continue doing the Lost Tribe quest, and then we'll end up finishing the Lost Tribe quest. Alright, we just finished dealing with the Goblin Generals and their witty banter between each other, and got 5 quest points for that simple quest, crafting experience and a gold bar. And now that we're here, we can do this portion of the Lost Tribe quest, and then we're going to move on and be doing the feud after this. So we just finished the Lost Tribe quest, got some mining experience and a Ring of Life. So now that we actually have a Ring of Life, we're going to be putting that on and wearing that until we get a Ring of Wealth. So that's good. Now we're going to go and do the feud quest and unlock blackjacking, and we're going to unlock the Allie Morrison rune shop, which will be great since I'm not actually trying to go to the mage arena in the wilderness. So that'll unlock law runes and natures and cosmic runes for us that we can use for smelting and everything else, so it'll be great. So guys, since we were running a little low on cash, I came over here to the agility pyramid and was able to get 1 golden pyramid from it, and it took me about 15 minutes because I kept falling down, but it's pretty frustrating. But now that we have some quick cash, we're gonna go and finish the feud quest, and then hopefully unlock blackjacking, so it'll be good to go. That is the feud quest done. So this thieving experience is going to give us 45 thieving, which means now we can blackjack the bearded bandits in Polnovich. So we're going to do the rogue trader mini game, which will unlock the maple blackjack, and we can also unlock the rune shop through Allie Morrison, which means we'll be able to get our laws, natures, and cosmics instead of having to go to the wilderness. So we're probably going to do blackjacking until 80 thieving, which will give us a good chunk of starter cash. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end the video right here. We're getting ready to get 55 thieving, which means we'll be able to move on to the pedophile mustache bandits, and then we'll be able to move on to the Menifite thugs at 65 thieving. So I really appreciate all the support you guys gave me on my last video. I do, like I said, stream on Twitch. I am streaming all of my content for this account on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me when I'm live, I will post the link to my channel in the description below. Just leave a follow. You'll get a notification whenever I go live. If you guys want to get notified whenever I post a new video on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like I said, leave a like, comment if you really enjoyed it. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me, and I will catch you again next time.